Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.
I was back and forth
Right.
on whether I was going to watch the Grammys, but I did what I normally do. I hit record and I let that thing play and I do something else. And then I come back an hour later and then fast forward through all of the things, which is most of the stuff. Like, so
Right.
I imagine the Grammys on for 3 hours. I might catch 30 minutes, 25, 20 minutes at the most, 25, 30 minutes. So I recorded it because before they started, I already knew that Kendrick Lamar won 3 Grammys.
Right.
And I didn't know until last night that Mustard was a person. So did you know?
Oh no.
Did you?
Come on.
I'm not involved. This ain't my life.
You know
This
DJ
ain't my
Mustard
life,
was a
Roger.
person?
I thought he was just saying mustard. I didn't know why. I didn't ask. I didn't care.
You
I
thought
just
he was
said
putting the
mustard.
condiment on the beat? You thought he was putting
I ain't putting some mustard on. I didn't know.
so he
I
might
didn't-
as well have been like ketchup on the beat to you. It's all the same.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
That would have been just as. I'd have been with it. I'd have been with it. Yo, shut up. Listen, I know y'all not laughing, but listen. So Mustard, I got to meet Mustard. He seems like a nice, affable young man.
Yeah.
He's very
Yeah.
nice. So who is
He's
this
cool.
Mustard? So why did you know Mustard?
He's
Mustard
he's
is
one
he
of the
legendary?
hottest producers in the game.
Okay.
Period. He's produced a lot of hits for a lot of people. So
All right, name one besides this one.
what else
See?
DJ Mustard did?
See? Mm-hmm.
It's production, so
laugh
it's-
at me. You should be
it's
able to
for-
rattle them off. You should be able to
You're
rattle
right.
them
You're
off.
right.
And he that
My bad,
popular.
DJ Mustard. I messed up, DJ Mustard. I'm sorry,
So
but I still
So,
knew
yeah.
he was a person.
I didn't. so I watched that, and but there were some moments. So I want to pull for those of you who are completely checking out of the
Oh,
stuff.
Rack City. There we go. All right. Go ahead.
What
I'm
is
sorry.
that? Just hum that.
Rack City. Rack City, bitch.
No.
Nope. You don't know that
see
one.
there you go.
That's
yeah.
I mean,
I'm still.
it's a word in some of the songs. If I couldn't listen to songs with that in it, I wouldn't be able to listen to anything. So,
Or you could do like I do, listen to R&B and hip hop from the 90s and early 2000s.
I gotta
and
stay
you'll-
current. I gotta stay current. I can't.
Okay.
I can't. If I start
All
just
right,
staying in one lane, I'm gonna just wither away.
This is why I have you here, so you can broaden my perspective, because I'm just doing Luther and that's it. But so last night I'm gonna pull some nuggets from the Grammys that I thought were really poignant. In addition to Kendrick, first of all, coming up being given, I think he got Song of the Year and Record of the Year for a song that basically calls a man a pedophile and talks about his mom. I said, and then everybody said A minor, like the whole
When he went to
everybody's
give his
calling this
speech.
man a pedophile. I said,
And when you say everybody, guys, for y'all that didn't watch, everybody, Taylor Swift, Chappell Roan, like people that don't even go here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the song is under. If Drake suing UMG talking about y'all inflated how popular the song was, it looked real popular to me last night. It looked organically popular.
Beyonce and Jay-Z and Blue Ivy singing the songs. Taylor Swift doing the poor turkey wing shaky leg, stanky leg. She was doing the stanky leg. I think she thinks she was twerking, but
She
it
was
looked
doing
like
something.
Yeah, so when
did the
that beat
broom.
dropped, man, everybody was like,
It was crazy
what,
in there.
What? So he won a Grammy for each wop. He won a Grammy for each wop.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. He came in. Somebody said he was wearing a Canadian tuxedo. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
either.
it was like a full jean jacket, ensemble.
I'm learning. I'm new here. So he had on a Canadian tuxedo. He came, Diana Ross delivered his, she was reading for the album. Was it album of the year? No, record of the year.
Song of the year. Record of the year.
Song of the year. Okay. So Diana Ross came out in her full Diana Ross, still got the hair, still looking amazing. Diana Ross, I was a little girl when she was in Central Park. Some of y'all weren't born. This woman's still out there. America. So she gave a speech before she read who won. And I was like, these people are not playing. Stevie Wonder, same thing. It was amazing. Play the Diana Ross speech, Smith.
You look so beautiful. I've been thinking a lot about how can we have the balance between celebrating and being filled with sorrow. Even as we face trials and tributes with our soul, music brings us home. I am inviting us all with love and hope and courage to those who are hurting tonight, especially the children who might be frightened. You are not alone. We stand with you. My heart reaches out to you. May this moment remind us all of the power that we hold to rebuild, to lift, and to come together with compassion, and by reminding our future generations that even in the darkness, we can rise again and keep the light of hope and love alive.
There were sprinklings of that throughout the Grammys last night, which was basically a telethon as well, which I loved. I loved how they wove in the firefighters came out and presented. They did a whole set on, you know, the people who lost everything. They opened with people who band that lost their home and lost their studio. They got to open with John Legend and a few others, and who was it? Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. They actually won for a song where they were paying tribute to the fire, the people that lost things in the fire. I thought that was a beautiful blending. And the head of the Grammys, he even came out. I mean, it's just, it was a really, you know, as award shows go, which I'm not really a big fan. I don't put a lot of stock in it, and I don't feel like we need validation. If there are awards to be given, this is an organization that took accountability for when people were calling them trash. And he even said that. Well, The Weeknd boycotted. He brought The Weeknd back. I still don't understand The Weeknd. I had to actually turn for The Weeknd because I feel like he's a demon. I can't prove it, but there's something demonic about him. I don't know. I'm just telling you how I feel.
Could be the cocaine.
Could be wrong.
It could be the cocaine.
I don't. But he came out. It was dark. He was in a hoodie. I was like, let me turn. I don't want this in my spirit.
Bit of an exhibitionist. He likes to do weird stuff like that. His Super Bowl performance with the fake plastic face. Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Okay. Well, I fast forwarded. I don't know what he was singing, but that's like that sound like demon tunes right there. Zoop, doop, 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 doop.
Hit that that demon falsetto on you.
Yeah, I was like, my spirit. This is the time for the, you know, we have to guard ourselves, y'all.
Right, okay.
Some serious things going on in the world.
Watch out for the Weeknd.
Watch out, because he can't feel his face when he's with you. I don't understand why. But so Diana Ross announced Kendrick Lamar. He came up and he bowed to her. Now I said, on the front end, AP has people on the red carpet interviewing Babyface. They don't know who this man is. These two raggedy scalawags with microphones that they didn't earn tell Babyface, oh, hold on. What's the chick that dressed like, hold on, she dressed like Glinda the Good Witch from the original
Chaperone. That's who it is.
Okay. She comes, this woman that dressed like Glinda the Good Witch from the original Wizard of Oz.
Right.
I fast forwarded through that performance too because I didn't understand it. I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at, and it's not musically touching my soul. It's not musically doing anything for me. It's a music thing, right? You get awards, and then she won like.
She's a big deal. She's a big deal.
You say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her in the category with Mustard today. I don't know.
Understood.
I didn't know her.
Nah, I get it.
I don't know him. Okay.
Right. Dave Chappelle, Chapel Roan, same thing. Chapel Hill.
Yeah, to me, it's all the same. Right. So, but Kendrick knew that he was getting an award from somebody that was iconic.
Yep.
And he's not that old, is my point. So there's no excuse where I know I'm too young to know that Babyface is the truth. He bows to her, takes his award. He gives props to where he comes from, all of the people that raised him, every place in Los Angeles that we don't know. Compton, every place. He gives them love. And it was just really beautiful. Even though, again, this is a song honoring somebody that you call a pedophile, won 5 Grammys, and everybody said A minor at the same time.
Yeah.
So is Drake
Things
done?
needed to be done. Things needed to be done. And I appreciate Kendrick being the one to do them. And I think that bow and much of his career is really about blackness, about community. It's about like having a reverence for our culture. Even in his speech where he talked about hip hop and how powerful it was and how important it was, it hit me in the chest because I'm like, that I believe that. You know what I mean? Like, I think that culturally as an export and as a community tool, it's the most powerful thing I've experienced. So I love that. And I love that he is about wielding it responsibly. Like, he's not just I'm gonna just say whatever and hey man, let's just rap about how we're all on drugs and we don't respect our women and stuff. He's like, nah, we can be better than that. And I love that there's somebody with a voice who can say that people have to respect, because so often it's either the people that say that aren't popular, or it feels like, oh, they're saying that because they can't make a hit song. Kendrick's like, I can make a hit song, but also we don't just need to be accepting any and everything. So yeah, I like it. Drake, as far as being done, I feel like he's done at this point. I did not feel like that when this first started. I thought this is one of those things where you beef and then both people come out of it. And we, Nas, Jay-Z, like, you remember that one of them lost the beef, but you don't hold on to it. You like, yeah, and then he made another album. Drake got so stuck in taking this L. And like, once he started suing people, I said, oh, we've never seen nothing like this. We've never seen anyone go to the law, to the feds over no rap battle beat.
Wait. And the feds were there high-fiving each.
High-fiving.
The label. I said, this is interesting. Okay.
Yes.
So I just put that over there.
Yeah.
For me, again, the Grammys was the blackest Grammys ever because I watched 20 minutes of it. So I just need y'all to know this is how I experience life.
No, I don't even watch these shows. So like, I don't even I don't blame you at all. We've kind of on the same accord of that. If anything I need to see happen, they normally share it on Twitter and be like, oh, this black moment happened. I'll be like, I'll watch that clip and then I'm back to not watching it.
No, but the genealogy, right? So you got to see the progression. So Trevor Noah was the host. That was very nice.
Right.
He's one of the most perfect hosts of everything.
Oh yeah, he's best.
He's just he's so good. He's so good, and he made that telethon thing work. Like he was getting money from everybody. I appreciated him for that. Doechii, oh my goodness.
She won.
Okay, so wait, so let me just set it up. All right, best new artist was it last year? Was it what's her name on Your Mama? My mama.
Victoria Monet.
Victoria Monet, was she the last year? Did she win it?
I think she won
it last year.
So
there's something going down, right?
Right.
But I think she won. She didn't win best new artist. She won best rap. Best rap
R&B
album
or something? Okay.
No, best rap album.
Wait, Victoria Monet won best rap album?
No.
Doechii?
She won the best new artist last year. I'm getting it all confused because to me, again, I'm not getting caught up in the details, but I should get it correct. So Doechii comes out and they announce for the best rap album, Eminem, there's J. Cole, there's Common, freaking Andre 3000's in this thing with the flute and the rap. I don't know what the hell he was doing in there, but
Eminem,
Oh, I'm sorry, Smith. I'm getting it all wrong. But I did see J. Cole. I did see definitely Common. I did definitely see Eminem in this category with Doechii.
Okay.
And the best rap album, Doechii. And she comes up and she brings her mother up.
Yes.
Let me tell you. So I'm going to play her speech because, again, genealogy, knowing who you are in the moment and that you honor the people that came before you, this is how we move forward. And if you don't know, you shouldn't be here. Kendrick bowing to Donna Ross, the boss, because you know the genealogy, and we got to know the genealogy or you shouldn't be in the thing. Play Doechii's acceptance speech.
This category was introduced in 1989. And 2 women have won. Lauryn Hill, 3 women have won. Lauryn Hill, Cardi B, and Doechii. I put my heart and my soul into this mixtape. I bared my life. I went through so much. I dedicated myself to sobriety, and God told me that I would be rewarded and that He would show me Just how good it can get. And I have to thank God. I need to thank my beautiful mother for coaching me.
All right. So, Smith, let's take it down. We'll put it out. Y'all can watch the whole thing. I'm looking at the time. All right. So her mom, who looks like her sister, they look just alike, by the way. God, sobriety. I remember she quit her job. Like, there were certain sacrifices. If you follow this young lady's story, not a lot of us saw her on a tiny desk and like, who the hell is this? She is animated. Her performance, Roderick, she did the performance. They commanded the stage. Oh my God. In her panties and bra. She was out there. And you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like Kanye's wife. She wasn't naked. Of course not. Yeah. You know, she wasn't wearing a stocking. She was performing. The performances last night and that best the best new artist category, the boy that came and flipped on the table and then did somersaults, thought he was Simone Biles, grabbed his junk because it was moving around because he had on the thing. It was crazy. I said, who is that white boy flipping? He should be in the Olympics or something. But he was sweating and singing. Shabuzi had everybody on their feet. Shabuzi should have won. Man, killing the country charts. Should have won Best New Artist. They give it to Glinda the Good Witch from the original Wizard of Oz. Y'all missed me with that. That was some BS. And then Doechii. It could have gone to any of them. Sabrina, whatever her name was, this woman that I never heard of. I think her name was Rye. Oh my God, she could sing. I said, these people talent is back, is what I was saying, Roger, because I actually watched all of it because it was the way they performed it. It was just so beautifully done. You know, it was sneaky. He pulled off. He had on a tuxedo and then he had on a jumpsuit underneath. They like performed last night. Last night at the Grammys, Beyonce won Best Country and Album of the Year for Country. Cowboy Carter. I was laughing my ass off last night as I could hear the screams across the country. I could hear it. It was so beautiful on so many levels. And Beyonce talked about the banjo. She brought up the banjo, Roderick, because you know what? And I was talking with Smiz off mic about Doechii. In that speech, she brought up being from Florida, from Tampa, not from Miami, from Tampa, the swamp, the swamp. And I feel like this is the time that you better rep the way Kendrick reps Cali. Yes. Rep your place. Bring your art to us in a way that we get to see who you are. Country, Cowboy Carter. Whew, man, and I'm not a Beehive person, right? But I really appreciated the Black History moments last night.
I feel like everybody's in the Beehive low key. It's just we're not crazy. And so somehow the crazy people get to have the whole beehive. And it's like, nah, most of the bees be chilling. If you go to a beehive, they don't all sting. A lot of us are just over here like, just don't put your hand over here by the honey and we good. I feel like that's how I feel like I'm in the beehive. I'm not going to go out and dox nobody, but y'all leave Beyonce alone. She don't be bothering nobody. And she just be trying to do good for people and Black people, first and foremost. So, I love that she won Album of the Year. I think I was talking to a friend this morning. He never liked that Jay-Z gave that, that speech thing where he didn't like that she had won Album of the Year because he was like, it feels like we're begging for their acceptance or approval. And I said, I do understand because I'm of two minds about it too. I'm Black. I'm in America. I get it. I said, but part of me has empathy for people like that because if I put my homework on the damn table and everybody else get graded the same way and my stuff just don't never happen to make the grade, I might say a little something. Okay. I might, he was like, they're a married couple. And so like Beyonce, that he's speaking for Beyonce. I said, let me tell you something, because you're not married. I'm married. I have a business with my wife. We still two different people. When Jay-Z was up there, that was a husband talking. That wasn't the Carter's TM. That was a man who has an ego that is like, y'all gonna stop playing in my wife's face every time we come up here. I don't care if you give me a Lifetime Achievement Award. This ain't about me right now. Stop playing. You got one more time. And apparently the message was heard somehow because they definitely gave her one this year. And I felt very happy for her.
She was shocked when
we all were.
Yeah. Blue was like, Mama, go on up there.
Yes.
They called your name. She was like, what?
Blue was like, can I come too? She's like, yeah.
That was
come
on
you
the
might
second one. That was on the second
Oh,
one.
the second one. Okay,
when she
yeah.
won Album of the Year. Yeah, this is why you got to watch it in sequence, Roger.
Okay.
You know what happened.
I mean, I can't be giving these white people these clicks, but I feel you. I feel you. It's sometimes they don't hurt me too much. They don't hurt me too much. So I like to get it afterwards. I like to know we won, then go back and watch the clips.
Oh, here's why I don't have a problem with the Grammys, because it's run by a black man. So
it was run by a black man today?
No, black man took over the Grammys, the organization, 2020, 2019.
Okay. So what happened last year when Beyonce ain't get her anyway, once again, I'm not trying to hate. Watch what y'all want to watch. This ain't about y'all. This is about me. I love music so much. So I'd be getting hurt whenever they be like, Beyonce got jerked again. I'd be like, again?
It was beautiful last night and all the way through. Harvey Mason Jr. is the CEO and president of the Recording Academy, which is responsible for the Grammys. He is a black man, and he took over in 2021. The man gave a speech, and he is diversity, equity, inclusion, black history, blackness, black, all of the black things.
Good.
I'm good with it. He corrected some things. He's accountable. He stood up and was like, "Yeah, we got boycotted."
Yeah.
And I'm here to tell you, we've added all of these new voters, women, and it changed. Those 1,300 new people were like Beyonce's Album of the Year. That matters.
I love it. No, I agree.
Okay.
Me and you agree on that. So I just, like I said, I'll be catching it later. They don't hurt me too much. It's all good. I'll be back one day.
Introducing a new podcast. Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.